It's like put just a racing ship.
That's okay.
What I say?
Nothing. I just started recording and you said
Yeah.
once I quit a racing shit. It's okay. I think it's the F-bomb that's a problem.
Well, you're the
Honestly,
one who said it all the time.
I do. I do. I have the mouth of a sailor. I can't help it. I mean, I can help it.
Maybe you have the mouth of a louse.
All right. So we are Susu and the Wolfman. Good to be back with you today.
Yes.
We are visiting Poets of the Fall again, the Alexander Theater sessions. We did one of them. Sorry, I'm crinkling that all up. We did one of them this week. It's Friday, recently. And it was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yes.
The piano player just tore your heart out. And singer, amazing. So, and I think the singer's name is Marco.
Why don't we play with our toys anymore? That's what she said.
What?
Why don't we play with our toys anymore? There's all these toys. I find Sporky over here, like next to the trash can.
I don't know. I guess did we grow up and grow out of toys?
Next to your egg shaker. What happened?
My egg shaker is the one, you got rid of it. And you got
saying
rid of
that.
one
You
drumstick.
keep saying that, but there's a drumstick there.
Right, I found it. You had it hidden from me. I found the second drumstick.
Saying that. Hey, if I didn't take your egg shaker, you'll never find it. No. You can't imagine how annoying she is.
Nobody believes you.
No, that's sad.
We had this story, just to tell you. A friend of my oldest son's was just talking, what do you call it? What's, no. Just saying, if this were to happen, even though it wouldn't. Hypothetical, thank you. About what if one night you were sitting up late watching TV with the dogs and one of them looked up at you and said, "Nobody will ever believe you." They start talking, nobody's ever going to believe you. It's true, right? In the middle of the night, you get up and tell people that the dog talked.
They would never believe you unless you took a lot of acid, and then might believe.
Well, that's true. Then they still would think it was that and not the dog.
What if the couch start talking to you?
Nobody would ever believe you. All right, this is called Lift, and it's from episode 8.
Just can't bring myself to say it loud. Afraid that what I'll say comes out somehow awry. And that is when it seems we move in circles day to day. Twist the drama of the play to get us by. So hard to steer, yet I go on. And do we need debate when it seems too late? It's like a came to realize my lackluster dreams, and among the schemes and all the tricks we try to play, only dreams will hold their sway and defy. And it feels like fear, like I'll disappear. It gets so hard to steer, yet I go on and on and on. And do we need debates when it seems too late? It's like I bleed, but wait, like nothing's wrong. You lift my spirit, take me high and make me fly. Touch the moon up in the sky when you are mine. You lift me higher, take my spirit, make it fly, where only wonders will appear. You lift my spirit, take me high and make me fly. Touch the moon up in the sky when you are mine. You lift me higher, take my spirit, make it fly, where only wonders will
Wow, okay.
I'm sure there's a lot.
Vegas!
I'm sure there's a lot to say, but one thing that I noticed is the way that this was produced is it starts off with white noise and then just moves slowly into the theater.
Right.
And the first time we watched one, at first I was like, when it's going to start?
Right.
But then I realized that that has an effect on calming and quieting you before you listen to something like
Right.
this, because you can't have your mind all crazy trying to listen to something that's more quiet but so powerful.
Very much so, very nuanced.
It's like, if you're listening to metal and you don't take a break and then you go into this, your mind can't
Slow down.
calm down,
Yeah.
slow down. Yeah. So
I loved it. I'll say pretty much the same things I said last time we did theirs. It's all the same. The song is different. It's very, very good. And it's, like you said, it's very quieting, very calming. Beautiful piano. That piano tone is amazing. The fact that he could play piano like that, and it's such, the difference between playing a keyboard and playing a piano like that is hand strength.
right.
He's very, very good. I loved the polished inside of the lid. You don't see that a lot. I saw pianos for years, and I don't remember seeing that at all.
That piano is
gorgeous. And
Beautiful.
it mirrors what's inside of it.
Yes, and the insides are so pretty and cool to look at. And so I like that they gave a moment for us to see that while we were just listening to him play the keys.
Yamaha makes one of the greatest pianos in the world, in my opinion. It's a different tone. I mean, it's a bright tone,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
How much does a piano like that cost?
I have no idea now. I mean, they were thousands of dollars when I saw them. That was 40 years ago. So, I mean, that's a professional. That Yamaha, like everything else, they make, you know, a starter, middle, high price. They make a little bit of whatever you.
Is that high-end
Oh, yeah.
professional?
Yeah, I would say, you know, I
You say
posited this last time too. Is it a 7 foot grand? It might be bigger, but I was trying to take his body height with him sitting down, like laying down,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, that piano would be very expensive. And that piano would work in that hall very well too.
50,000.
I honestly can't even say now.
Okay, well, you guys need to look it up and tell us.
Yeah, I mean,
I need to
might have
know.
looked
I
at
mean, not
myself.
that we have any room or budget for it. I just want
We
to
could
know.
sell the house, get that grand and live in a trailer in Arkansas. No one would expect
But
me to
that might
live.
happen anyway.
Are we gonna be living in a trailer? Is something you haven't told me?
Down by the river, eating government cheese.
I liked it, but kind of as an aside, that I thought was a little funny. If you see these guys and you don't know who they are and you don't know what they can do, they look to me like they were Burman up in the, you know, they were janitors and they were like, hey, let's play song.
Sweeping up in the theater.
Yeah, what they're
Well,
wearing.
I think the shirt he had on could have been, look, you and I in America would say that looks like it could be janitorial
Yeah,
shirt.
that's what I was thinking, both of them. And he had that janitorial cap.
Yeah.
And they were both monochrome, you know, monochrome. They were both wearing gray, but both of them were wearing like gray. And the guy sitting on the piano was wearing jeans. I was like, yeah, they're sweeping up. And hey,
They, that Marco, I think is the name of the lead singer, and his voice hurts me, and it makes me close to tearful.
yeah, I saw that. Saw that coming. It was good though. I enjoyed that. It was very much so. I can't do a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because where my head is at now too. You know, especially if we're gonna lose the house.
You and me both, dude. But I loved it.
We're not losing the house, by the way. He needs to clarify that.
I am looking forward to seeing more Poets of the Fall.
Yes.
And no, we're not losing the
I
house.
want them to fall too. What'd you say? You know,
I said, no, we're not losing the house.
thought there was an.
I mean, if you wanted to get a piano like that, we would lose the house and everything else. But as it is right now.
I wanted them to come out, set up, pause the fall, and just fall down.
It could be like bards and stuff, dressed up like
With this little
Shakespeare's
hat.
time. Yeah, little hat and a pen, and
Shakespeare's
then walk
time.
in and fall.
Yeah. Love that.
Or it could be fall outside, and they could walk through the yard
Or
up
they could
towards our
play with that
with all the
grand.
leaves.
Yeah, the leaves falling into that $50,000 grand,
Yeah.
getting all in the strings. And
Now I'm
maybe a
gonna
little mist.
say. Now I'm gonna guess it's 100,000.
I have no idea. I beg to differ. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's 50,000. I think it's less, but it could very well be with these. I don't get it.
Okay, 200,000.
I mean,
The price
mean,
is right.
I go into Walmart with her and I just want candy bars. Like,
It's not
that's
true.
not true.
No, that's not true. So yeah, this was powerful. It made me sad, but yeah, but it's okay. That's part of life. Sad, happy, all the things, right?
Yeah.
Anything else to say, honey?
No, not really. I just wonder why we haven't been playing with the toys.
Or do you want to pick one up? Just pick
No,
one
I
up.
don't want to do it anymore. I haven't.
You have to be in the mood to
You
play.
shut it down.
You say that.
So if you like this video and the chicanery that she brings to the table, because I'm very serious, hit like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this channel with your friends because if you like it, they probably will. Hit the notification bell because we're trying to release as many as we can a day. And comment down below if you have any suggestions of people you like us to react to that you haven't seen, that we haven't reacted to, send it down
All right. Sounds good to me.
there. Hey,
And
until next time.
thank you for your comments on our last Poets of the Fall. You gave us some good information. It just
Yeah.
takes me some time to digest it. And it took me, we started with Nightwish, and it took me a couple months to learn all of their names, which
Yeah.
sounds silly, but when you're watching so much music, it takes time.
And I have, come over and check me on my our other channel too. It's called Another Cover Lover. And I think a lot of you have, but there's more of you that have not. So come on.
Yeah, there's a link in our page for you to do.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, until we see you again, thank you for watching this with us, and be blessed.
Hey, don't hurt anybody.